Hello, YouTube. Robert Alvarez, the Psychic Witch, also known as Mr. Lighting and a Fan. But guess what? The fan is off, the ring light is off, because there's plenty of natural light. How you doing in YouTube land? So I am officially back home from Nyack, New York, and I wanted to take a few moments to do some very important, very beautiful thank yous. First and foremost, a big thank you to Morgana, the chief magic maker, and Eric, her husband, the chief mischief maker, both of them co-owners of Modern Druid in Nyack, New York, for inviting me to be a part of the 4th annual Hello segment. Come on. Come on. Come on. Segment. Good girl. Look at you in the video. This makes me so happy. So anyway, I wanted to take a few moments to thank both Morgana and Eric for inviting me to be a part of the 4th annual Spirit of SoBro Festival in Nyack, New York, which was last Friday, October 17th, 2025. I especially want to thank Eric for strongly recommending me to people who came into the store, whether it was for readings or to buy merchandise or to say hello or to use the bathroom or whatever they needed to do and whatever they were there to do. And I especially want to thank Tracy the baker, Nietzsche Baker, for telling me about the 4th annual Spirit of SoBro Festival, because I'd never even heard of it before. This past Friday, June 13th, 2025. And of course, I only was able to have one of her cupcakes, but it was as delicious and as foodgasmic as usual. Isn't that right, segment? Yeah, you can't eat her cupcakes because they're not made for you, but that's okay. I'll eat for you. How's that? And of course, I want to thank everybody who had a reading with me. I want to thank everybody who spread the word online and off. I especially want to thank all of the organizers of the festival. They are so top-notch. Like, they are so good at getting shit done. And really, I also want to, and I have to thank Double A Taxi. I got to tell you, there are so many people I want to thank, but I definitely want to thank Double A Taxi because they were so reliable, regardless of the hour, regardless of the location. They were like super reliable. They were super fast, super communicative via text message. They were just like, they were on the ball, big time. And I want to thank Morgana again because, and I'm going to let her know this as well, but as some of you know, I've become a bit leery about offering readings in a metaphysical store again, or any of my other psychic services in a metaphysical store again. And I was beautifully surprised. I was deliciously and lavishly surprised at the level of care that Morgana and Eric showed me. And, it is a standard. It is a standard to which I am not accustomed. It is a standard to which I am wholeheartedly committed to becoming accustomed to, or rather to which I am becoming accustomed. The level of welcome, the level of honor and respect and caring and conscientiousness was just massively high. And I am so beyond thankful and so beyond honored. And I have not felt this level of honor and just honor and gratitude for a metaphysical supply store in a very, very long time. And of course, I absolutely want to thank everybody who had a reading with me last Friday. It is always amazing to me and massively honoring for me when somebody decides to have their very first reading with me. There is no shortage of professional readers in the New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, Pennsylvania areas, in person as well as online. So when somebody decides, you know what, I'm going to have a reading with Robert, that just blows my mind, because I mean, really, it's like there is no shortage. In fact, some could argue there are too many readers in the New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, Pennsylvania areas. So when people choose me over everybody else, that's a big deal to me. And that is something that I do not take for granted. In fact, just the opposite. We're going to keep you here, because you and your fellow cats, Sekhmet, have been on my desk several times while I was away, and I spent more than 20 minutes cleaning up messes. And this is like the best that I could get before the video. So Sekhmet, why don't you stay here? Be like your brother in that he's just sitting pretty and taking a nap, or at least communing and loafing. So you stay here, please. Please. So anyway, I am so full of gratitude, so full of honor, so full of delight, and the area near Modern Druid is just lovely. As some of you know that follow me on Instagram, I happily purchased a book, and I happily purchased a deck, and, you know, books and decks. So anyway, just again, thank you so much, and let's just say that there are some new opportunities that are opening up for me. So I might actually be back in Nyack, New York before next October. We shall soon see. As always, thank you to everybody in YouTubeLand for all the likes, comments, shares, and subscriptions to my YouTube channel. And an extra big and beautiful thank you to those of you who have already scheduled your sessions. It looks like I am needing to reschedule 2 appointments this week. So some openings are still available in October of 2025, which is kind of surprising, because at this point I'm almost completely booked up, but some openings have become available. So you know what to do. And of course, as always, my email address will show up like magic. Isn't that right, Sekhmet? My secondary feline familiar, like magic. There's my email address. Contact me directly and we can schedule something for you. Booked and blessed, baby, booked and blessed. So as always, stay in tune with your intuition. Stay safe, stay well, stay hydrated, and stay tuned for the next video. All right, Sekhmet.